attendees of this ASM through teleconferencing and or video conferencing can clearly hear and see the speakers and their corresponding presentations on screen. Pursuant to existing rules and regulations of the Securities and Exchange Commission, this annual stockholders meeting shall be recorded. We shall proceed with today's program, and I will now give the floor to the Chairman, President, Chief Executive Officer, and Director of Topline Business Development Corporation, Mr. Erik Lapasaran Lim.
Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Topline Business Development Corporation's 2025 Annual Stockholders Meeting. Our ASM today is conducted by a hybrid or remote communication through teleconferencing and or video conferencing and in-person attendance. Aside from myself, it is my honor and privilege to introduce to you the directors and corporate officers of TOP. So in my right, Ms. Bridget Carmen Lapasaran Lim, the Director, Senior Vice President, and Chief Operating Officer of Topline. And to my left is Attorney Constance Marie C. Lim, the Director, First Vice President, and Chief Financial Officer of TOP. To Dr. Suzanne Dorothy Lapasaran Lim, the Director of TOP. To Maria Teresa Y. Lugue, the Director of TOP, which is joining us through Zoom, through online. To Attorney Maria Yolanda Amelia, our Independent Director. Attorney, morning. To Sir Luis Canete, our Independent Director. Sir, good morning. And of course, to Attorney Tyra Perez Atuya, our Chief Compliance Officer. Good morning. So let's now commence this meeting by calling the same to order. Ms. Secretary, have the stockholders of TOP been notified of this meeting?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Written notice of the ASM with the date, time, platform, and agenda has been sent to all stockholders of record as of June 16, 2025 by the following methods. Publication of the notice of the ASM in the Philippine Star and Manila Standard, disclosure of the ASM notice to the Philippine Stock Exchange EDGE portal, and posting in the corporation's website on topline.ph. These alternative modes of notification to the stockholders are in compliance with the guidelines of the SEC per its notice dated March 12, 2025.
Ms. Secretary, have the stockholders been informed of the guidelines for participating via remote communication and voting procedures?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Aside from the notice of the ASM, which contained the guidelines on how to participate and vote in absentia, the corporation's definitive information statement dated June 23, 2025, and made available to stockholders through the PSE EDGE portal and the corporation's website at topline.ph have also detailed the steps and procedures for participating via remote communication and voting in absentia.
Thank you. The next item is the determination of quorum. Ms. Secretary, do we have a quorum for today's meeting?
Yes, Mr. Chairman. Of the 10,742,193,000 total outstanding common shares of TOP as of the record date of June 16, 2025, 8,267,619,023, or 76.96% thereof are present via remote communication or by proxies and in person. Since more than 50% of the total outstanding capital stock are present, we therefore have a quorum for the transaction of all the matters in the agenda.
Thank you, Ms. Secretary.
At this point, we call on Talks Chairman, President, and CEO, Mr. Erik Lapasaran Lim, to share a few words with us.
So once again, good morning. May buntag, everyone. So welcome and thank you for joining us for our very first annual stockholders meeting here in Casinos Canada. This moment marks a significant milestone in our company, and we are really honored to share it with everyone here. Just 3 months ago, we officially became a publicly listed company. And that event was not just about entering the capital markets, it was a bold affirmation of who we are and the business we have built and the future that we are working towards. To all our shareholders, many of whom have been with us from the very, very beginning, Daghang salamat. Thank you very much in believing in us and Top Hand. Your belief in our mission and your confidence in our team have helped us bring this vision to life. Over the past year, we have made strong progress despite operating in a very, very challenging and often volatile energy landscape. Among our key achievements, we increased liquid fuel deliveries across both our retail and industrial segments. We optimized our terminal operations to reduce bottlenecks and enhance turnaround times, and successfully expanded our logistics partnerships and improving delivery efficiency. Our financial performance reflects steady and disciplined growth, laying the groundwork for stronger returns in the years to come. But beyond the metrics, what truly sets us apart is our at-your service approach. This is more than just a tagline. It's a mindset that runs throughout our organization. In an industry where time, safety, and reliability are everything, we have built a culture around responsiveness, respect, and accountability. Whether we're working with major logistics clients, independent retailers, or local transport operatives, our promise is the same: to serve with consistency, transparency, and heart. It is this commitment that has helped us earn long-term customer trust and build meaningful relationships in every corner of the market we serve. Of course, the road hasn't been without challenges. We've had to navigate global price swings and evolving regulatory landscape. But instead of slowing us down, these challenges have strengthened our focus. They've pushed us to be more agile, more strategic, more deliberate in expansion. And as we look ahead, we are positioning ourselves for even greater expansion. Our strategic priorities include expanding storage and import capacity to strengthen supply reliability, expanding our retail footprint to make sure our systems are more efficient with economies of scale, and upgrading digital platforms to improve operational visibility and customer experience. Then we understand the industry is evolving, and we determine to be at the forefront of the change. by not just reacting to trends, but shaping them. Because you know what they say, the trends are your friends. So to all our shareholders and investors, your trust is what fuels our ambition. And in turn, our commitment to you is unwavering. We are building a company that does not just move fuel. We move people, we move businesses, and we move communities forward. Thank you for standing with us in this new and exciting chapter of Taplan. Together, let us continue to grow with excellence, purpose, and the spirit of service that defines who we are. Thank you very much, and in behalf of Taplan, this is Erik Lim saying we are at your service. Thank you and good morning.